The Empire's new princess fell for me, and now she refuses to let me go. Lily Morgan never expected to catch the eye of an alien princess, let alone become the object of her obsession. Lily worked as a gardener at the human embassy on Zelar Prime. The tall, slender woman with auburn hair and green eyes kept to herself, tending the exotic earth plants that struggled to survive in the harsh alien atmosphere. She was just another human worker among thousands stationed on the alien world part of the diplomatic agreement between Earth and the mighty Zalarian Empire. The day everything changed started like any other. Lily was pruning the rose bushes when the royal procession arrived. The new Zalarian princess Tazara was making her first official visit to the human embassy since her coronation. Rumors said the young royal was curious about humans, but Lily paid little attention to palace gossip. The Zalarian stood 8 feet tall with iridescent blue skin, forearms and eyes that changed color with their emotions. Their empire spanned 27 star systems while humans had barely colonized Mars. The diplomatic relationship was fragile. Humans were the newcomers to galactic society, and the Zalarians made sure they knew it. Lily kept her head down as the procession passed through the embassy gardens. She could hear the translator devices converting the clicks and whistles of the Zalarian language into English. The princess was asking questions about Earth flora. When she suddenly stopped talking, Lily felt the silence before she looked up. When she did, she found herself staring into the royal gaze of Princess Tazara, whose eyes had turned a deep violet, a color Lily had never seen in a Zalarian before. The princess towered over her, all 4 arms frozen in mid-gesture. "What is this human called?" asked Princess Tazara, her translator making her voice sound musical. The ambassador looked confused. "This is one of our gardeners, Your Highness." Lily Morgan, Tazara, moved closer to Lily, her steps graceful despite her imposing height. She leaned down, her face only inches from Lily's. Lily could smell the strange, spicy scent of the princess, a mixture of cinnamon and something alien. "You will attend the royal ball tonight," Lily Morgan, the princess, announced. "It was not a request, but Your Highness, she is just a gardener." The ambassador protested. "She is not trained in royal protocol, or I did not ask for your opinion." "Ambassador." The princess never took her violet eyes off Lily. "I have decided." That night, palace guards arrived at Lily's small quarters. She was escorted to the Zalarian royal palace, a massive structure of crystal and metal that gleamed under the planet's 3 moons. The human embassy staff had hastily prepared her, giving basic instructions on royal etiquette. Lily found herself in a grand ballroom surrounded by the elite of the Zalarian Empire. Nobles with elaborate crest markings on their blue skin stared at her with undisguised curiosity. Their eyes shifted between green and yellow, indicating their suspicion and amusement. Princess Tazara entered the room and the entire gathering bowed. Lily awkwardly followed suit. The princess glided directly to her, ignoring the high-ranking officials. "Waiting for an audience, you do not fear me," the princess stated, studying Lily's face with fascination. "I respect you, Your Highness," Lily replied carefully. "But on Earth, we believe all sentient beings have worth regardless of their position." Tazara's eyes flashed a brilliant gold color that made the nobles around them gasp. "On Zelar, we believe worth is proven through power and position," the princess said. "But I find your Earth philosophy fascinating." She extended one of her lower arms. "Tell me more." What began as an uncomfortable diplomatic encounter evolved over the following weeks. Princess Tazara summoned Lily daily. At first, their conversations were stilted, with Lily explaining Earth customs and history to the curious princess. But gradually, the princess began sharing Zalarian secrets and personal thoughts. "I am to choose a consort soon," Tazara confided one evening as they walked through the royal gardens. All 4 of her arms were relaxed, indicating her comfort in Lily's presence. Her eyes had maintained the unusual violet color whenever she was around Lily, a fact that caused endless gossip among the court. "The Zalarian nobles have presented their offspring for my consideration, but none of them see me. They only see the crown." Lily nodded sympathetically. "That happens on Earth too, with people in power." The princess stopped walking. It does not happen with you, Lily Morgan. You see me, not my title. Before Lily could respond, alarms blared throughout the palace. Guards rushed toward them. Weapons-drawn rebel forces had breached the palace security. A faction opposed to relations with humans had launched an assassination attempt against the princess. Stay behind me. Your Highness. Lily instinctively moved to shield Tazara. The princess looked shocked. No Zalarian would sacrifice themselves for another. It was not their way. The rebels appeared, weapons aimed at the princess. Without thinking, Lily tackled Tazara, knocking her to safety as energy blasts scorched the air where she had stood. Guards overwhelmed the rebels, but not before Lily was hit. Her shoulder burned with searing pain as she collapsed. Lily woke in an unfamiliar chamber. The ceiling was much higher than human standard, and the bed beneath her was designed for a much larger being. Princess Tazara sat beside her, all four arms working simultaneously, tapping on screens and adjusting medical equipment. Her eyes were deep blue with concern. You risked your life for mine, the princess said, her voice filled with wonder. Anyone would have. Lily winced, trying to sit up. No, Tazara contradicted. No Zalarian would have done what you did. It is not our way. We are taught from birth that self-preservation is the highest law. Only the royal family is considered worth protecting, and even then, only for the sake of the empire. No one protects another out of personal loyalty or affection. The princess leaned closer. The royal physicians healed your wound, but you cannot return to the human embassy. Why not? Lily asked. Confused? Because I have made my decision. Tazara announced formally, I have chosen my consort. You have proven your worth through courage, not birth or position. The royal court will not approve, but my word is law. Lily stared in shock. But am human. Our species are completely different. The princess' eyes shifted to a rich purple. The biological differences are irrelevant to my decision. You will be given the title of royal consort and advisor on human affairs. You will help me bridge our worlds, and you will not leave the palace again without my protection. But do I have a choice? Lily asked carefully. Tazara's expression softened slightly. You saved my life. That gives me the right to claim yours according to our oldest laws. But I would prefer your willing acceptance. Lily thought of her simple life as a gardener, now forever changed. She thought of Earth, so distant and different from this crystal palace, and she thought of Tazara with her alien perspective and growing affection. I need time to consider, Your Highness. The princess nodded, her eyes still that unusual violet. Time I will grant you. But know this, Lily Morgan. Now that I have found someone who sees me truly, I will not easily let you go. As days passed into weeks, Lily discovered that being the object of an alien princess affection was both terrifying and exhilarating. The human diplomats were in disarray, unsure how to handle this unprecedented situation. The Zalarian court was scandalized by the princess' fascination with a human gardener. Yet whenever Tazara looked at her with those violet eyes, Lily felt less like a political pawn and more like someone truly valued. Across the vast gulf of biology, culture, and power, something unexpected was growing. Something that might just change two worlds.